Hey you, welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
I'm wife.
And together we're reading the Bible.
Starting with Genesis and eventually ending with Revelations, we're working through every book and offering our atheist 2 cents.
Or shekels.
Yeah, those. We're asking questions and pointing out all the nonsense.
We aren't academics or scholars.
Nope. In fact, when it comes to religion, we really don't know anything at all.
What we've learned so far is that God's a dick.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? If you're interested in how we reached this startling conclusion, maybe start from episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in anywhere. It's all good.
Yep.
Hey wife, we just got a new sponsor. It's Anchor. They must think we're doing something right because they picked us back up.
That's amazing. Want to hear something even more amazing?
Yeah?
I actually know what they are.
You are full of shit. I'm calling your bluff. Tell me about Anchor.
Okay, so Anchor by Spotify is the easiest way to make a podcast with everything you need all in one place.
I'm actually surprised you knew that, but did you also know that Anchor has tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer?
Yes, because I see you do that on your phone all the time and it looks pretty simple.
It really is, and when hosting on Anchor, you can distribute your podcast on listening platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
But I use CastBox.
Yeah, darling, I know you like CastBox. It gets distributed there too, and lots of other platforms as well.
And how much are we paying for this awesome service?
Absolutely nothing.
Coolio! So then we should tell people to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started?
Yep, do it now.
Husband!
Holy hi, wife. What the hell was that?
I don't know, I just want to be silly.
Apparently.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
No. No, I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I don't expect any better from you.
Yeah. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes I do.
Usually it's when we are recording episodes back to back in one sitting.
Right, yeah.
So does that really count for something?
It counts for something.
I don't know that counts for anything.
Minuscule amount.
No.
No?
No, not
Okay.
really.
All right.
So God got mad at the Israelites.
As he does.
Right, as he does. And the angel of the Lord came down.
Right.
And judges were erected because the people kept
sucking. They kept sucking.
Well, because it's a new generation that doesn't remember all the rules that God laid down to Moses. And
Maybe, but the time frame on this is very unclear.
It's very unclear because Joshua dies again.
Right. Like, I really think that in our Q&A, we probably should figure out what the hell is going on with this time frame.
As well as what is the angel of the Lord? Is it an actual angel? Is it, God puppet finger like you suggested?
Right.
Or, I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
Very confusing. But, that's what happened yesterday. And today we are doing Judges chapter 3.
All right. Before we get into that real quick, I just have one thing I want to throw out there.
Oh my God.
We just started kind of paying attention to our YouTube channel.
Oh.
And we could really use some support over there. So if you guys wouldn't mind, we could use some subscribers. So hop on over and search for Sacrilegious Discourse on YouTube and subscribe to the channel.
I thought you were going to say something about our stupid microphone again.
Well, I'm hoping that I went through a lot today. I had a day off, and I think I got this figured out.
You've said that like 4 days in a row.
I know.
So.
This is a fantastic mic.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like tweaking it to work right with what we need it to do has been a little bit of a nightmare.
Okay.
So,
all right.
But we're going to hope this is the one.
Fingers crossed, guys.
Yeah. All right. So
and subscribe to YouTube.
So Joshua chapter 3, right?
And Joshua chapter 3.
Okay, let's go do this shit.
All right. Okay, Judges chapter 3.
Okay.
The nations left to test Israel.
Oh, so there's
nations left over.
And they're going to test Israel.
And they're going to, I wonder if
Do you think it's
Israel's
multiple choice or?
going to pass the test.
Yeah, I don't know.
And true false.
Right?
Essay.
Yeah, I love true false.
I love true false, but no, you know what? I hate true false because they've gotten a lot trickier.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Essay, you can just bullshit because usually the teacher doesn't want to read it anyway. So
that's true.
That part I like. As long as you put something down, they're like, they tried. You tried. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to know the full answer. You just have to kind of know a little bit. And good words. If you have good vocabulary.
Oh, yeah. You use some big words in there, you're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are the nations that the Lord... Oh, I lost my place. Sorry. That the Lord left in the land to test those Israelites who had not experienced the wars of Canaan.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this is new generation people.
Okay. Yep.
He did this to teach warfare to generations of Israelites who had no experience in battle.
Ah.
That's why he did it.
Okay.
That's why they went to war.
Got it. Yeah. That totally makes sense.
He's teaching them because we need to know
how to kill people.
What war is.
Right. That's very important.
I want to know what war is.
No, that's not how that goes.
I want you to kill me. Right? Is that how it goes?
Only that's what I want after I hear you sing that song like that.
Fuck off. These are the nations, the Philistines, those living under the 5 Philistine rulers.
Okay.
Parentheses voice.
Yeah.
All the Canaanites. Damn. All the Canaanites.
I mean, that was already part of it, though.
I know.
So, whatever.
The Sidonians and the Hivites living in the mountains of Lebanon from the Mount Baal Hermon to Libo Hamath.
Oh, yeah?
That was hard.
Apparently, yeah.
There was a lot of words I didn't know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's a lot of people that are left over.
Yes.
These people were left to test the Israelites to see whether they would obey the commands the Lord had given to their ancestors through Moses.
So it was on purpose. It was on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they needed to test the new generation.
Mm-hmm. That's literally what I just said.
I know. I'm just shortening it and just clarifying they did it on purpose.
No, God did it, not they.
Right, God
You said they did it on purpose.
No, I know. But God did it on purpose. He didn't wipe them all out like he said he was going to do because he needed these guys to test the next generation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we're clear on that.
That God rewrites things and that...
Right, yeah.
God of the Bible. Canon God, not...
Yeah, right.
Not real God.
We pretend like we're in this thing
sure.
a lot of the time just to have fun with it because it's such bullcrap even within the fucking book. So
yeah, definitely. So the people of Israel lived among the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, and they intermarried with them. Oh, you know what that means?
That's bad.
They had all the sex with them.
Yeah,
and then they had babies together.
And then are their babies? Are they considered Israelites or not?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Israelite sons married their daughters, and Israelite daughters were given in marriage to their sons. So if the Israelite son brought in a Canaanite or whatever woman, then she becomes an Israelite, even though she's still, from
But I bet
outside.
they weren't allowed to marry men that were from Canaanite.
No, they were. That's what it said. And Israelite daughters were given in marriage to their sons.
Oh, okay.
See?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They was all fucking left and right.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Israelites served their gods.
Their gods.
Their gods. The other people had all these different gods.
Yeah. Okay.
And
okay.
And the Israelites served all of those.
Right. They're like, our God's, whatever. He's kind of a dick, so.
I mean, we heard some stories, but we don't know if they're true. Shit, man. We ain't seen nothing. He ain't showed his face.
Right.
Okay, next section.
Much like the last 2,000 years.
Right?
Yeah.
Next section. Sure. Othniel Delivers Israel from Cushan-rishathaim.
Damn those names in the Bible of things and places.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, better me than you, because I've heard you read.
It's not good.
It's not good, guys. Okay, the Israelites did evil in the Lord's sight. Okay?
Yeah.
They forgot about the Lord their God. Forget is doing some heavy lifting there.
Because they weren't told.
Right.
Or at least vaguely told.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it literally says that the people forgot God because the young generation hadn't experienced it.
Right.
And weren't told. So, again, forgot. I think is the wrong choice of word there.
I completely agree.
And they served the images of Baal and the Asherah poles. Ooh, there go Asherah poles again.
Yeah, they're back.
Yeah. So I bet it was the men doing Baal and the women doing Asherah.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yep.
Then the Lord burned with anger against Israel. He did that a lot last chapter.
Yeah.
And then his fire cooled and he was like, just kidding.
Yeah, but also, thus far, his burning fire thing is not nearly as bad as anything previously.
No.
It's tame.
It's not burning anger, really. He just mad.
Right.
He just mad, that's all.
Yeah.
And he turned them over to King Cushan-rishathaim of Aram Naharaim.
So he's outsourcing his anger now.
Yeah.
He doesn't do it himself anymore. He doesn't he ran out of snakes. He doesn't have any fire left to throw.
No more locusts.
So he's outsourcing.
No more lava.
Yeah. He's got a trade agreement with these guys over here.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to send my wrath to them.
I really like that you use the word outsource with regard to God sending some random king in.
Right. Yeah.
And the Israelites served Cushan-rishathaim for 8 years.
Oh, dang.
Okay. Were they prisoners? Did they like serving him?
I don't know. It doesn't. The way they said it doesn't, or the way you said it, I guess, doesn't sound like they did.
It just says he sent that king and they served him. That doesn't sound bad.
But it was a punishment, though, right?
It's supposed to be, but I'm not hearing the punishment.
Well, maybe it's still coming.
All right. But when the people of Israel cried out to the Lord for help, the Lord raised up a rescuer to save them. His name was Othniel, the son of Caleb's younger brother Kenaz. Okay. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he became Israel's judge. Oh, okay. That answers that question.
This is where the judges start coming in.
Yeah.
To save them.
Right.
After God is
mad,
torturing them and shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but that answers that question. So the judges are people, because it didn't really talk about that before.
Right.
And now we know. He went to war against King Cushan-rishathaim of Aram, and the Lord gave Othniel victory over him.
Oh, boy.
Othniel's winning.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there was peace in the land for 40 fucking years.
Another 40 years.
40 years.
All right.
Oh, then Othniel's son of Kenaz died.
Shit. Now what are we going to do?
The end of that section.
I guess we're going to go back to being shitty again, and then God's going to hate us, and then he's going to kill us again.
No, there's probably another judge.
Well, but I thought it was like this yo-yo thing, like where sometimes they were good, sometimes they were a bad thing.
Probably.
So
you're probably right.
Yeah.
And then he probably sends another judge.
Right.
Okay. Next section. E-Hud delivers Israel from Moab.
Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Once again, the Israelites did evil in the Lord's sight. You were right.
See?
And the Lord gave King Eglin of Moab control over Israel because of their evil. Okay?
Yeah.
Eglon enlisted the Ammonites and Amalekites as allies. And then he went out and defeated Israel, taking possession of Jericho, the city of palms.
Damn.
He took Jericho.
If they'd have just not knocked down that wall, they might have been all right.
I wonder if they re-erected it. Oh, shit. And the Israelites served Eglin of Moab for 18 years.
Dang. It's a long time. I bet that was long enough that some of them started eating their babies.
Probably.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Probably. Yeah. I would imagine. And when the people of Israel cried out to the Lord for help, the Lord again raised up a rescuer to save them. His name was E-Hud, son of Gera, a left-handed man of the tribe of Benjamin.
That's because that's important.
Holy shit, left-handed.
For why? Why is that important?
Because he's different. He's weird.
Okay, all right.
Fucking left-handed fuck.
Yeah, those damn left-handers.
My ex was a left-hander.
Yeah.
And he's a fucky fuck.
Wow. I'm sure there's good left-handers.
I'm sure there are, but my ex is not one of them.
Okay.
The Israelites sent Ehud to deliver their tribute money to King Eglin of Moab. So Ehud made a double-edged dagger that was about a foot long.
Damn, that sounds like a sword.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
it's like
a foot long. Wait, no. Oh, wait. I guess no. That'd be a dagger, I guess. But it's a big dagger.
It's a long dagger.
Yeah.
But it's a double-edged dagger that was about a foot long, and he strapped it to his right thigh, keeping it hidden under his clothing. Okay. I can't make any promises to you because I have something on my thigh already. I want to know, what's the difference between a knife and a dagger? Honestly.
I don't have a clue.
Oh, okay.
Honestly.
I'm really glad that you said that because I was going to be mad if you were like, it's probably.
Well,
blah,
generally,
blah, blah.
when somebody's going to murder somebody, they have a dagger, and when someone's like whittling something, it's a knife, or preparing
what
food. It's
I
a knife.
think is they're probably about the same size, but I think of a knife as like just a sharp point, and then like a dagger has like a curved point.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. That's just the way I imagine it. For like slitting necks. You know what I mean?
Could be.
He brought the tribute money to Eglin, who was very fat. Ooh,
well,
fat
okay.
shame. Damn.
Jeez.
Fuck.
But that was a sign of like you were powerful back then because you had money and you could eat a lot.
Yeah, that's still a sign? No, it's not.
No,
actually.
not really. It's
quite the opposite.
Sign of bad diet and,
Yeah.
No.
After delivering the payment, Ehud started home with those who had helped carry the tribute. But when Ehud reached the stone idols near Gilgal, he turned back. Okay. He came to Eglin and said, I have a secret message for you. So the king commanded his servants, be quiet!
Yeah.
And he sent them out of the room.
Wait, be quiet and go out of the room.
He sent them out of the room after he said, be quiet.
Okay.
He was like, be quiet and GTFO.
Right. Okay. Sure.
So STFU and GTFO. Okay.
Okay. Got it.
Ehud walked over to Eglin, who was sitting alone in a cool upstairs room. And Ehud said, I have a message from God for you.
Okay.
I bet he does. I bet he does.
Yeah.
As King Eglin rose from his seat, here it comes. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ehud reached with his left hand, pulled out the dagger strapped to his right thigh, and plunged it into the king's belly.
Never saw it coming.
No, there was no lead up there. The dagger went in so fucking deep that the handle disappeared beneath the king's fat.
Damn, he extra stabbed him.
He stabbed him so hard.
I really stab you. I'm going to stab you.
Big
it's
stab.
Not only a big blade, but I'm going to stab you further than the blade, into the handle.
Right? Ooh. Does that mean his hand started going in?
I guess. I mean, probably, yeah.
So Ehud did not pull out the dagger, and the king's bowels emptied.
Wait, that would happen after you pulled out the dagger.
Wait, his bowels, it means he pooped his pants.
Oh, okay,
right?
Okay. Probably,
he pooped his pants.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That dead fat guy pooped his pants.
That's funny. They're talking, what?
Then
They're telling us how he died.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Then Ehud closed and locked the doors of the room and escaped down the latrine.
That's a good idea.
I mean, that's gross.
Right.
Like, that's the sewers, basically.
Well, no.
He went down the poop hole.
Wasn't a latrine an outhouse? Like, I'm imagining he just jumped down on the roof and then, like, down the extra layer.
It says down the latrine.
Right.
I think he went down into the sewer.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
After Ehud was gone, the king's servants returned and found the doors to the upstairs room locked. Mm-hmm. They thought he might be using the latrine in the room.
Yeah.
So they waited.
You're right.
I was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a poop hole.
That's really gross.
And he's hiding down there in the poop hole.
That is fucking disgusting.
Yeah. I can't. That hurts my stomach.
Oh.
But when the king didn't come out after a long delay, they became concerned and got a key. They were like, we got some Imodium for you, King.
Right, yeah, we'll help you out.
Sir King. Mm-hmm. And when they opened the doors, they found their master dead on the floor.
Damn the bad luck.
While the servants were waiting, Ehud escaped, passing the stone idols on his way to Sirah.
Sure, that place.
Sirah.
Okay.
When he arrived in the hill country of Ephraim, Ehud sounded a call to arms. Then he led a band of Israelites down the hills. This dude smells like shit, and he escaped after just killing somebody by sticking his fucking fist all the way through his stomach.
Right.
And now he's like, okay, I gotta go back in now.
Right.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I mean...
Maybe you took a dip in a pond or something before.
I don't think so. It doesn't say that. He escaped. He ran out real quick, and he went there, and he's called to arms.
Okay.
And he was like, let's go. The king's dead, and they're about to discover the body, and so while they're all, fucked up over that, we go and attack.
Right.
Follow me, he said, for the Lord has given you victory over Moab, your enemy. So they followed him, and the Israelites took control of the shallow crossings of the Jordan River across from the Moab, preventing anyone from crossing.
Yeah. Except for... okay.
You sound nonplussed.
They already had control of this, and then this whole thing is stupid, kind of like
mad, forgive, mad, forgive, mad, forgive, mad, forgive.
It just strikes me that the way this whole thing goes, every generation they're forgetting about him, and it's like, ooh, excuse me, they're
You're
forgetting
so
about him,
upset you hiccuped,
and then they're not telling their kids about it.
Right.
This guy's not important to them.
No.
Like in any way whatsoever.
No.
I don't.
He's just one of many.
So and now he runs one of the top 2 religions in the world.
Yay.
Yay.
They attacked the Moabites and killed about 10,000 of their strongest and most able-bodied warriors. That seems to be the number that they always kill.
Yeah, and it definitely wasn't the weak ones that they killed. It was the strongest and most able-bodied.
Right. It wasn't the women and children.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Not one of them escaped.
Not one.
Not one. So Moab was conquered by Israel that day, and there was peace in the land for 80 years.
So there's 10,000 people that you just killed, right? Mm-hmm. How are you certain that not one person escaped?
I don't know.
Because that's a lot of people to keep track of.
Right.
Was there somebody like keeping head counts or what?
I mean, they probably moved in. And so, if you were a Moabite and you were walking around.
But if you turn tail right at the beginning of the fight, ain't nobody going to know you left.
Oh, sure.
So.
Well, they escaped, so you might as well have died.
Right.
So, does it really matter?
Sure. I don't know. Whatever.
Well, that's the end of that section.
Okay.
Shamgar delivers Israel from the Philistines.
Okay.
Philistines.
I don't know.
Philistines. Shamgar. Okay, so after Ehud, Shamgar, son of Anath, rescued Israel. He once killed 600 Philistines with an ox goad. The end.
What's an ox goad?
I don't know.
The fuck is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Goad? Ox? Goad.
Okay.
Goad? G-O-A-D. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I guess we'll look it up, won't
right?
we?
That's yeah.
What's a fucking ox goad?
Right?
Okay. So that happened.
Okay.
And I guess those are the judges.
Okay.
They sound more like prophets, right? Than judges.
Something like that.
Or just leaders.
Military leaders, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why they call them judges yet.
I don't either.
I'm not getting
I'm waiting for the judgy part.
Right? Yeah. So was this it for that chapter?
That's it for that chapter. It ended
abruptly. That guy just got one little sentence there at the end.
2 sentences.
2 sentences. I'm sorry.
We told you who he was, and we told you he killed a bunch of Philistines with an ox goad.
Okay.
The end.
Okay. Well, I guess that is Joshua. No. Judges.
3 chapters in, and you're still getting it wrong.
They shouldn't follow a J with a J.
It's true.
That's all I'm saying.
It's true. No, I'm right there with you.
So that was Judges chapter 3.
And tomorrow we'll be doing Judges chapter 4.
All right. We'll see you guys then.
Bye. Husband.
Yes, wife?
Remember how you told me we're on Patreon now?
Yeah, why?
Because we're starting something new for Patreon members only. Every couple of weeks, we'll cover something in the news, a current event, or something we feel strongly needs to be discussed. And only subscribers get to hear our discussion.
That's right. It's all for our Patreon members as a thank you for their support. Join now for as little as $2 a month to get all of our extra content. Go to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Do it now. Husband, it's the end.
It is indeed, wife.
Tell the people where they can contact us.
Well, they can get a hold of us via our email, which is sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. We have Twitter at sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh, why do you know? Why do you keep doing that? Ugh. All right, we have a Facebook page, an Instagram page, and a Pinterest page. But if you really want to get our attention, Twitter's where it's at.
Twitter is where you're at.
Yeah.
And they should also review, like, and subscribe, yeah?
Definitely. Apple Podcasts reviews help us out tremendously. And we also can use your support on Patreon, which is a great place to support us as well. That would be at patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse.
Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye.